What happened to those idols in the end? The idols were ultimately burned. Let's read a passage or two from chapter 7 of the Book of World Lines. They threw their silver on the streets, treated their gold like filthy plants. Here the silver and gold refer to the silver used for carving idols, and the gold used for carving idols. On the day of the Lord's anger, their gold and silver could not save them, nor could it satisfy their hearts, nor could it fill their stomachs, because all this gold and silver became a stumbling block leading them into sin. They boast of their beautiful decorations, using these to make detestable and hateful idols. Therefore, I made them unclean. I will hand them over to foreigners as prey, for the wicked of the earth to take as spoils. They will profane these things. This gold and silver idols are utterly useless. In the end, they became their stumbling block, a detestable thing. When Moses went up the mountain, the Israelites carved a golden calf. What was the ultimate fate? Moses smashed the golden calf. Then, after grinding it into powder, they scattered the powder on the flowing water from the mountain, and made the Israelites drink that water, meaning they would drink it as a form of discipline and punishment. Thus, they drank it to receive correction and punishment. Let's continue. I will turn my face away from them. Let foreigners profane my sanctuary. Robbers will enter and profane that place. I will bring chains, because the land is full of bloodshed and crimes. It is full of robbers. I will let the most ruthless of nations take over their houses. I will break the pride of the mighty. Their places of idol worship will be defiled. Namely, why was Jerusalem burned by fire? All the houses were burned. Even the temple was burned. Why? Let's ask Sister Zhao Fen. Sister Zhao. Jerusalem was burned during the time of King CD. So, why was God so angry that every house was burned? Even the temple was burned. Why was that? Do you understand? Was it because of their abominable sins? They worshipped idols. Simply put, why were every house burned? Because every house had idols. They used those houses to worship idols. Then, why was the temple burned? The temple once held hope. But they brought idols inside to worship. Oh yes, there was an altar for idols at the temple entrance. So God considered his holy place, where he was worshipped, already polluted by idols. And idols were even placed inside God's temple. Because of this, God was angered. He didn't even spare his own temple. He said, "My temple is defiled. I reject it." Then God's anger caused the temple to be burned. Jerusalem. Every house was burned, because every house had idols. Also, they watched the stars in the sky from their rooftops to do divination. Star divination was like those fortune-tellers looking at the heavens. Therefore, God let Jerusalem's houses and the temple be destroyed. People were killed, or taken captive to Babylon, because even their houses were contaminated by electricity. So God burned all the houses down. Even the temple was burned. Then it was destroyed. This is God's judgment on idolaters, and the anger against rebellious mothers, and the punishment for evildoers. May the glory be given to the Father. Amen.